Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. M.B.S. Rahman, Assistant Professor, P.B. Sindhal College of Arts and Science, Vijayawada. Today we are going to discuss about human resource management, introduction to human resource management and its nature, scope and importance. Human resources are very precious resources for any organization. Without human resources, never become productive. For making use of financial resources or production resources or material resources or human resources, whatever it may be, the human resources are very important. Human beings are social beings and hardly ever live and work in isolation. From childhood, each and every individual requires knowledge and experience on understanding others and how to behave in each and every situation in life. Later we carry forward this learning and understanding in carrying and managing relations at workplace. The whole context of human resource management reveals around this core matter of managing relations at workplace. Since mid-1980s, human resource management has gained its acceptance in both academic and commercial circles. HRM is a multidisciplinary organizational function that draws theories and ideas from various fields such as management, psychology, sociology, anthropology, economics, accounting, law, journalism, etc. As we know that principal resources of organization is that people, without which no organization can form and run. HRM is the study of activities regarding the people working in an organization. It is a managerial function that tries to match an organization needs to the skills and abilities of its employees. Human resources are a whole consisting of interrelated, interdependent, interacting, psychological, physiological, sociological, and ethical components. So human resources are nothing but abilities of the organization, skills, creative abilities, talent, knowledge, etc. The human resource management is that part of management process which develops and manages the human elements of an enterprise, considering their resourcefulness in terms of total knowledge, skills, creative abilities, talents, aptitude, attitude, potentialities for effectively contributing to the organizational objectives. Sumantra Ghoshal considers human resources as human capital. He classifies human capital into three categories: intellectual capital, social capital, and emotional capital. Intellectual capital in the sense that consists of specialized knowledge, tactic knowledge and skills, cognitive complexity, and learning capacity. Social capital is made up of network of relationships, sociability, and trustworthiness. Emotional capital consists of self-confidence, ambition, courage, risk-bearing ability, resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. That is nothing but resilience. So these three types of capitals together lead to develop and manage human relations at workplace. So this is one definition given by Edwin B. Flippo for human resource management. Human resource management is the planning, organizing, directing and controlling of procurement, development, compensation, integration, maintenance and separation of human resources to the end that individual, organizational and social objectives are accomplished. So there are two types of functions given under this definition. One is basic functions like planning, organizing, directing and controlling, and second part of the definition is relating to operational functions or basic operational functions of human resource management, all functional areas of human resource management like procurement, development, compensation, integration, maintenance and separation. For the purpose of achieving individual goals, organizational goals, and societal goals. There are three types of goals that the human resource management is going to be achieved. According to DeCenzo and Robbins, HRM is concerned with people dimension in management. Since every organization is made up of people, acquiring their services, developing their skills, motivating them to higher level of performance, and ensuring that they continue to maintain their commitment to the organization, that is very essential to achieve organizational objectives. This is true regardless of the type of organization, government organization, business organization, educational, health-related organizations, or social-related organizations, non-profit organizations, profit-oriented, religious-oriented, sports, cultural, whatever it may be the organization. The human resources essential, human resource management becomes very important. So these are the few points which highlight the nature of human resource management, like it is action oriented. It related to human approach, human touch at workplace. It's a part of management. It is a pervasive function undertaken by all the levels, top, middle and lower, by all functional areas. Production managers, marketing, HR, finance, R&D, accounting, every functional area that it requires. That's why it is pervasive in nature. It's a result oriented, it's integrative action oriented, it's a continuous process. Continuously all such functional areas must be performed with human resource management. Basic to all functional areas, and it is a people-centric, people-oriented. This human resource function based on human relations. It's a very comprehensive function and interdisciplinary, tactful approach. Interdisciplinary in sense it has been drawn knowledge from different disciplines like psychology, sociology, anthropology, economics, accounting, etc. The psychology is important to understand the individual behavior, whereas sociology is important to understand the group behavior. So individual behavior and group behavior of people are important for human resource manager to understand their perception, their personality, their learning capacity, their cognitive learning capacity, etc. So importance of human resource management. It enhances quality of work life, reducing grievances if any, or conflicts between the employees or between the employer and employees. It helps in achieving organizational goals, team spirit builds and develops feeling of sense of belongingness, and it develops sense of responsibility, provides employee satisfaction, job satisfaction. Employee welfare facilities also provided effectively and efficiently. It offers fair and adequate equitable wages to all the employees without any discrimination based on equity principle. Improves motivation and morale, ensures job satisfaction, improves living standards of the people, initiates social security, develops employees to meet challenges, and good human relationship be maintained with this help of this social relations, industrial relations, promotes industrial peace, minimizes absenteeism and labor turnover, improves image of the organization, secures employee well-being or willingness of cooperation, optimizing utilization of resources, optimum utilization of available scarce resources is also possible with help of human resource management function. And then coming to the scope of human resource management. There are three important aspects related to human resource management scope. The Indian Institute of Personnel Management has mentioned the scope of human resource management, categorized into three groups: personnel or labor aspects, welfare aspects, industrial relations aspects. Personnel aspects relating to manpower planning, recruitment, selection, placement, transfers, promotions, training, development, layoffs, retrenchment, remuneration, incentives, productivity, etc. Welfare aspects covering working conditions and with amenities and facilities such as canteen facilities, HS, restrooms, lunchrooms, housing facilities, transportation facilities, medical facilities, educational facilities, health and safety, recreational facilities, etc. So in addition to that, there are so many voluntary, non-voluntary measures also offered by the employer to employees. Industrial relations aspects covering the management of relationships, union management relationships, joint consultations, collective bargaining, grievances handling, disciplinary actions, settlement of disputes, etc. relating to this area. So IIPM has broadly categorized the entire scope of management under three categories. One is personal aspects, the other one is welfare aspects, third one is industrial aspects. Next, coming to the next part of the introduction, functions of HRM. Broadly categorized into managerial functions and operative functions. Managerial functions like planning, organizing, directing and controlling. Planning is nothing but concerned with future course of action, decides in advance what is to be done, how it is to be done, where it is to be done, by whom it is to be done. Planning is essentially a decision-making process since it involves in choosing one best alternative course of action among several, and it is determining the organizational objectives, policies, procedures, programs, schedules, budgets, rules, strategies, etc. for achieving them in the future. After planning, the next important sequential function is organizing. Organizing is nothing but a process of grouping of activities, identifying the activities to be performed first. According to its similarity, they are grouping into convenient tasks or departments or divisions or sections. That is nothing but departmentation. That is one of the important pillars of organizational designing. So departmentation means dividing the task among the members of the organization for the purpose of convenience, for the purpose of flexibility, for the purpose of administrative simplicity. And after dividing the tasks into convenient groups like departments, delegation of authority is important. So delegating authority and power to the people to get things done to others. Delegation is not alone enough to get things, but also creating obligation. That means creating responsibility for the authority provided to the concerned persons. Finally, establishing the relationships, formal relationships. That means superior subordinate relationships. Who is responsible to whom and who is instructing to whom. Such formal relationships are very important for forming a formal organizational structure. Finally, it brings coordination among all such divisions or departments. It is the process of organizing. Directing is very, very important for directing the behavior of employees, communicating the employees, guiding the employees, supervising the employees, or leading the employees and motivating the employees. There are four sub-elements of directing function of management. One is motivation, the other one is communication, leadership, supervision. After directing, the next important function is controlling. Controlling is also very, very important for checking the performance of subordinates, for maximizing the performance, optimizing the performance. So controlling is important for discipline maintenance, establishing the standards, comparing the actual performance, comparing the actual performance to standard performance, finding out the deviations if any between standard performance and actual performance, and taking corrective actions. So this is the process of controlling. So planning, organizing, directing, controlling are basic functions of human resource management. And then operative functions of human resource management, like procurement, that is relating to job analysis. Job analysis is nothing but a systematic collection of information. Human resource planning is very, very important for acquiring the qualitative and quantitative human resources for future period of time. Based on human resource planning, recruiting, generally recruitment is undertaken. Recruitment is nothing but searching for prospective candidates and motivating them for applying for a job in an organization is called recruitment. Selection process starts where recruitment ends. After receiving the number of applications, the pooling of applications, so out of which we have to choose the best alternatives, best candidates, right persons. That is looking after by the selection process. Selection process starts with scrutinizing the applicants and then conducting preliminary interviews and then blank application form, final interviews, and then checking the references, offering job, etc. are the basic steps in the process of selection. After selection, the placement is performed by the HR professionals, and then induction means introducing the new employees with the organization rules and regulations in order to reduce the initial anxiety of the new employees. Then promotion, then separation are the important functions relating to procurement function of human resource management. Development function relating to performance appraisal, training and development, career planning and development, etc. The compensation function relating to job evaluation. Based on that, wages and salaries offered, wage and salary administration is also important. So many factors that they have to consider for offering wages, preparing or establishing wage and salary structures. Bonus and incentives, payrolls, etc. are the sub-functions of compensation function of management. Integration and motivation function. Integration function relating to motivation, job satisfaction, grievance handling, collective bargaining, conflict management, participation of employees, and discipline maintenance. The last function is maintenance function, that is relating to health, safety, social security, welfare schemes, personal records, research, personal audit, etc. These are the operative functions of human resource management. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.